I woke up feeling like the whole world had flipped upside down. The first thing I saw wasn't my ceiling plastered with NBA posters of LeBron and Curry, but this fancy chandelier with feather details dangling from it. Sunlight filtered through light pink curtains, casting a soft glow over the room. I blinked, trying to shake off the grogginess, but everything in sight felt unfamiliar and way too polished. What the hell? I started to say, but my own voice stopped me cold. It was a girl's voice, clear and sweet, with that just-woke-up softness. I bolted upright, and a cascade of long hair tumbled over my chest. The black strands were silky and shiny, catching the light just right. My eyes followed them down to a pair of pale, slender hands with neatly trimmed nails painted a subtle pink. Holy shit! I instinctively reached for my chest, and the sensation made me freeze. The phone on the nightstand buzzed, the screen lighting up with a name that threw me even more. Alex Carter. That was my name, my number. With shaking fingers, I swiped to answer. Hello, are you Emily Hayes? The voice on the other end was way too familiar. My own voice, but cold and urgent. You? Who are you? My voice trembled. Haven't you looked in the mirror yet? What are you doing? The me on the phone sounded seriously pissed. I glanced down at my right hand, still half asleep, and mumbled, I'm dribbling. Dribbling what? You'd better explain what's going on. Why do we switch bodies? The anger in her tone was sharp. That snapped me fully awake. I scrambled out of bed and rushed to the full-length mirror in the room. The reflection made me gasp. It was the face of Riverdale High's undisputed queen bee, Emily Hayes. The girl in the mirror had a delicate heart-shaped face, skin so fair it was almost translucent, almond eyes wide with shock, and soft pink lips parted in surprise. Even with messy hair and baggy pajamas, her natural beauty shone through. Damn, I'm hot enough to turn my buddies into idiots. I muttered in awe. That comment must have carried over the phone, because I heard Emily let out a smug huff, but then she remembered something and got even madder. Alex Carter, are you even listening? She practically growled my full name. Yeah, I am. I snapped back to reality, but I have no idea what's happening. There's a pause on the other end, and Emily seemed to cool down a bit. Fine, we can't sort this out over the phone. Just get to school, and don't snoop through my phone. I wouldn't, but I'll need to use maps to get to school. You can use maps, but if I find out you poked around my phone, you're done. Emily's threat was ice cold before she hung up. I stood there gripping the phone, staring at Emily's face in the mirror as I made my usual expressions. It was creepy and kind of cool at the same time. I pinched my cheek. The pain was too real to be a dream. This wasn't fake. I'd really swapped bodies with the school beauty, Emily Hayes. The school beauty's routine, following the address Emily texted me. I found her closet. Opening it nearly blinded me. Rows of designer clothes hung perfectly, from school uniforms to casual outfits. Every piece ironed to perfection. The bottom drawers had coordinated socks, accessories, even a few fancy jewelry boxes. This is over the top. I muttered, grabbing a uniform set. Getting dressed as a girl was a nightmare. It took me 10 minutes to figure out the bra, and another 5 wrestling with the zipper in the back. By the time I was dressed and standing in front of the mirror, I was sweating buckets. Emily looked sharp in the standard uniform, a white blouse, navy pleated skirt, and matching blazer. I had to admit, it suited her, accentuating her slim waist and long legs. No wonder guys accidentally bump into her in the halls every day. I adjusted the tie, mumbling to myself, suddenly realizing that from now on, I'd be the one those guys were bumping into. Emily's place was less than a mile from school, but that walk had me on edge. My phone kept buzzing with notifications, and I fought the urge to check, curious as hell, but I didn't want to get executed on day one. Right at the school gate, a timid voice called from behind. Is that you, Emily? I turned to see a freshman with glasses, his face beet red, clutching a letter. It is. I'm for freshman class 3, Timmy Lee. Ever since orientation. He stammered, holding out the pink envelope. So this was the school beauty's daily life? Getting confessions on the way to class. I was about to politely turn him down when a familiar voice cut in. What are you two doing? I spun around to see myself, or rather, my body now controlled by Emily. Seeing myself from the outside was trippy. I had to admit, under Emily's control, my body looked straighter and more put together. Even my average face seemed a bit sharper. Who are you? The freshman looked confused at me. Come with me. Emily, in my body, just glanced at the kid and grabbed my wrist, pulling me toward the school building. The freshman stood there looking lost. Whoa, who's that guy? He just calls out to the queen bee, and she follows. I caught his mutter as we walked away. Emily dragged me to a quiet spot behind the main building before letting go. She sized me up, frowning. Did you put on a bra? Huh, I blanked for a second. The bra. Did you wear it? She hissed through gritted teeth. Y. I stuttered, feeling my cheeks heat up. Emily relaxed a bit, then went back to stern. That kid back there is Timmy from freshman year. Wanted your number. I didn't give it, I said quickly. Her expression softened at that, and she held out her hand. Give me the phone. We swapped phones and checked the app usage logs to make sure neither had snooped. Relief all around. You really have no clue what's going on? Emily asked again. I shrugged helplessly. If I did, I wouldn't be here like this. She stared at me for a few seconds, then out of nowhere, what was that about dribbling on the phone this morning? I gave a stiff laugh. I was dreaming about basketball. Still half asleep, you know. She made a non-committal, clearly thinking it was weird, but glanced at the time, almost late, and dropped it. Classroom chaos as soon as we walked into class. Someone called my name, or rather, Alex. Emily and I both turned, seeing my best bud Mike Johnson waving at me. Dude, over here. Mike slung an arm around my shoulders, grinning. Man, you'll love this. I had the weirdest dream last night. Emily, in my body, kept a straight face as he hung on her arm. I knew she was holding back for the sake of my friendship with Mike. What dream? She asked flatly. Mike leaned in conspiratorially, checking around. 2 girls wanted to kiss me, so I figured kiss the less hot one first, save the hot one for last. But right after kissing the first, I woke up. Total regret. Emily and I both turned red, trying not to laugh. Emily's vibe was supposed to be Ice Queen cool, ignoring stuff like this, but I couldn't help whispering, what's it feel like in the dream? Emily whipped her head around, her glare screaming. Is that something Emily Hayes would ask? Mike pondered seriously. Soft, sweet, kind of tasty. Okay, enough. I cut him off, worried Emily might snap. But Mike kept going. That feeling was unreal. Anyway, not my embarrassment. Emily went back to her cool mask. Mike sighed. Dude, you think I'll dream of the hot one again? He looked expectantly at me. You've been so distant today. Did you ask out Chloe Bennett again? At Chloe's name, Emily frowned. I knew why. Chloe was the class mean girl, always trash-talking Emily behind her back. No, drop it. Emily shut it down. I couldn't watch anymore and stepped in. Mike, give it a rest. Mike froze, eyes wide. Whoa, what's going on? The Ice Queen's talking to me. He glanced at stone-faced me, then at me, and lit up like he figured it out. Dude, are you too? His gossip mode kicked in, but then someone walked up to Emily. Hey, did you bring me breakfast today? Mike sucked in a breath and backed up. It was Chloe Bennett. That's when it hit me. I usually brought Chloe breakfast every morning. But with the body swap, it had slipped my mind completely. Emily glanced at my empty hands and told Chloe straight. No. Chloe wasn't expecting that, her brows furrowing. What's with the attitude? You said you bring me breakfast every day. The cafeteria food sucks. You don't bring it. I go hungry. Her entitled vibe made Emily even more annoyed. Then skip it. Missing one meal won't kill you. I broke out in a cold sweat listening. Emily in my body was tanking my carefully maintained image with Chloe. Come here. I couldn't take it, grabbing Emily's arm and pulling her out of the classroom. The whole class erupted in whispers. Mike dropped a curse word, and Chloe looked stunned. Under everyone's stares, I dragged Emily to a hallway corner. What are you doing? Emily yanked her arm free, her glare lethal. I swallowed hard, mustering courage. Can you act normal? Even though we're swapped, we should keep each other's lives on track. Emily didn't respond, just stared coldly. Being eyed like that by the school beauty, even in her body, gave me chills. You don't expect me to chase her, do you? She finally spoke. I panicked. Hell no. I mean, keep things as they were. If you actually landed her, it'd be a headache. Confusion crossed Emily's face. I knew what she was thinking. From what she knew, wasn't I Alex, totally into Chloe? If you explain, I'll consider it. She crossed her arms, waiting. I hesitated. This was a secret I hadn't even told Mike, but now I had no choice. I don't actually like Chloe. Then why chase her? Emily raised an eyebrow. It started back in freshman year at orientation camp. I sighed, diving into the messy backstory. The hidden truth, so you pretended to like Chloe just to shake off Megan Foster? Emily's expression shifted after hearing it all. I nodded, recalling that nightmare freshman year. Megan was relentless. I turned her down 3 times, but she kept slipping me notes, blocking the classroom door. Once word got out I liked Chloe, she finally backed off. Emily's lips twitched upward. You're more honest than most fake people. Thanks. I scratched my head. Now you get it? So could you. I'll think about it. Emily cut me off. Chloe hates me, and I hate her. Why should I suck up to her? I hopped in frustration. Who knows when we'll swap back? You're having fun now, but the mess will kill me later. Emily pondered, chin in hand. It made sense. She didn't know if this swap was temporary or permanent. Short-term was bad enough, but forever? No way. Fine, time for morning assembly. Emily headed to the guys' lineup. That's when Chloe caught up. Hey, Alex, explain yourself. You like me, right? Now you're cozy with that Emily Hayes. Emily frowned. Back off. Her tone was freezing. Chloe blinked, shocked. I'd never talked to her like that. I was always the yes man. Okay, fine, Miss High and Mighty. Have fun ignoring me. I watched in despair. When this is over, I'm done with you too. After morning assembly, we headed back for homeroom. I flipped open Emily's notebook and was blown away. Her handwriting was neat and strong. Every problem solved step by step, key points highlighted in different colors. Stuff I usually blanked on looked crystal clear in her notes. Over at Emily's spot, she was grimacing at my notebook. My scrawl looked like chicken scratch, solutions patched together, some just marked skip. Hey dude, what was that this morning? You and the queen bee. Mike leaned over when the teacher wasn't looking. Emily glanced at him. Guess. Mike deflated. Not cool, bro. He huffed and turned back to his book. The bell rang and kids scattered. I was still lost in Emily's notes when she tapped my desk. I need breakfast, she said. Not hungry. I grumbled. Cut the crap, my treat. She pulled out her meal card. My eyes lit up. Well, if you insist. Alex, how can you bully a girl like that? A voice cut in, saying it's your treat, but using Emily's card. I looked up to see the class president, Sophia Ramirez, frowning at us. She was one of Emily's few friends. Use mine then. Emily set down the card and grabbed mine. I wanted to cry. No free meal, and now I'm out one? Emily, what's going on with you and Alex? Sophia whispered. That got ears perking up around us. I wanted to brush it off, but remembering Emily's earlier stunt, I decided to drag her in. Simply put, he and I are stuck with each other's bodies for now. The class went dead silent. Sophia's face flushed. Emily, what are you saying? That's not like you. I smirked at the reactions. It was ambiguous, but technically true, right? When Emily came back with my card, the vibe was weird. What were you all talking about? Nothing, let's eat. I stood, guilty. Emily looked puzzled, but didn't push. In the cafeteria, she scarfed down food like crazy. As the school beauty, she usually watched her figure and never ate much. Now in my body, she could finally pig out. Me? Staring at the spread, but Emily's stomach was tiny. I couldn't pack much in. The school beauty's other side during lunch break. I was about to nap when a girl shyly approached. Emily, I have some math problems I don't get. Can you explain? Me? I looked up surprised. After soaking in Emily's notes, my gaze felt unusually sharp. I almost said no, but figured explaining was good review. Sure, if I can. The girl sat happily, opening her workbook. That's when the real Emily in my body walked over and bonked me on the head. Think you can handle teaching? She said coldly. What the? I rubbed my head. Know your limits. Emily crossed her arms. I'm worried she'll hold you back. Let me do it. The girl huffed. You? Forget it. How about you tell us when you and Emily got together? Emily and I went quiet. Sophia and others exchanged. We get it looks, making us both blush. I quickly changed the subject to the problems. Emily was surprised to see I grasped them just from her notes. Meet me at the front gate at lunch. After, Emily tossed that out and left. Emily, what do you like about Alex? Sophia gossiped. He's nowhere near your league. I rolled my eyes. What do you know? Sophia stared, shocked. That wasn't Emily's style. I added, class is starting. In afternoon math, the teacher called on me for a question. Emily stood and nailed it with 2 methods, impressing the teacher. Alex has really improved lately. The teacher beamed. Now, this next one, only Emily got it right. Emily, want to explain? The teacher looked at me, but I was zoning. Sophia nudged me. I blinked. Huh. Teacher wants you to explain. The teacher smiled. Emily must be pondering the next one. I'll do it. I wanted to cry. Teacher, that's favoritism. After school, Emily and I met at the gate. She rubbed her stomach. Ate so much this morning, hungry again. Use your card. My treat at Hayes Family Diner. Hayes Family Diner. My eyes widened. That's pricey. Emily smirked. At least the money goes to my stomach, unlike someone wasting on daily breakfast runs. Just so you know, I charge Chloe for those breakfasts. No delivery fee, even. I'd offend it. You think I'm really into her? Emily's mouth formed an O. Oh. Then my phone rang. It was my sister. Bro, what's for lunch? I'm starving. Can we skip fried rice? Yours is good, but not every day, pretty please. I realized I was still Emily, and my head throbbed. My sister's mouth was a handful. Handle this for me. I shoved the phone at Emily. Emily took it awkwardly. Yeah. Who is this? My sister's voice turned wary. Emily froze, clueless. I stomped. Say something. Still nothing? Fine, I get it, I'm all alone at home. Congrats to you and your girlfriend, bro. I'll grab my own food. She hung up. Emily and I stared at each other, toes curling in awkwardness. Sorry, my sister's like that, total smartass. I forced a laugh. If you're mad, you can ground her later. Emily handed back the phone, shaking her head. Not mad. Let's hit Hayes Family Diner. Tell your sister not to buy anything. Family Secrets Hayes Family Diner was so upscale, I whispered. But Emily ordered like a pro. Crispy calamari, grilled shrimp cocktail, lobster mac and cheese. I wiped sweat behind her. This meal would eat my monthly allowance. What is your sister like? Emily asked. Anything tasty, but like me, hates cilantro and onions. I said. When the food arrived, the waiter asked, box anything up? I started to speak, but Emily nodded. All of it. After the waiter left, I whispered. We haven't paid yet. Don't need to, Emily said casually. I eat free here every time. My jaw dropped. You're not. Loaded, are you? What? Normal family. Emily fiddled with her phone. What normal family eats like this? I pointed at the menu prices. This dish alone is $68. It's family-owned, mostly run by my aunt. Emily yawned. I gaped. Family business? What else could I say but envy? On the way to my place, I couldn't help. You keep it low-key? I always thought your family was average. Why do you think that? The rich kids in class flaunt sneakers, game skins. You're too chill. Emily shrugged. What's to flaunt? Better to study than show off. I scratched my head. Fair point. Focused people eye the future. At my door, Emily nervously scanned her fingerprint. The door opened, and a small figure tackled her. Girlfriend alert. Come in. My sister Lily Carter's eyes sparkled at Emily me. We're just. Emily blushed. Oh, my bit. In you go. Lily grabbed Emily's hand. What did bro bring? I'm starving. Hayes Family Diner takeout. I said. Lily jumped. Girlfriend rocks. My lip twitched. If I wasn't in Emily's body, I'd have bonked her. Talk normal, or skip lunch. Emily suddenly went firm, surprising me. Lily pouted and hugged my arm. Girlfriend, let me tell you, my bro's cheap. Wanted Hayes Diner tons of times. He never takes me. Always picks on me. You gotta keep him in line. Once you do, I can boss him around. My eyes bulged. Who's she talking to? You seem energetic, not hungry. Let's eat in the room. Emily said. No, sorry. Lily caved. Sis, you're as mean as bro. We three sat to eat. Lily chattered while munching. Sis, when you marry my bro, if he's not good enough, I'll marry you. Emily froze. I face-bombed. This kid says anything. Say that when mom's home. Emily said. But sis won't be here then. Lily pouted. Pretty please visit weekly? If I can. I said. But not always with treats. I like you, not just the food. Lily leaned in for a sniff. You smell great. Nap with me? Emily stood. You nap alone? She's napping with me. Boo. Lily sulked off. Emily and I exchanged looks and headed to my room. Emily flopped on the bed, relieved. Your sister's a handful. See what I mean? I laughed. But I know how to handle her. She's your sister. I can't be too hard. Emily said, as long as it's not too much. Mom and Dad spoil her rotten. I sighed. Lily Carter. Cute name. She'd get along with my aunt. Both troublemakers. Emily murmured. Aunt, yeah, she lives with me. Away on business, back soon. I gasped. Another handful? Tired napping. Emily closed her eyes. I lay on the other side. The room was quiet except our breathing. It wasn't tense. The swap made it oddly comforting. Minutes later, we dozed off. But outside, Lily tiptoed up, ear to the door. Uninvited guests the access granted beep pierced the quiet living room. Emily and I froze, eyes on the door. Who at this hour? The door swung open, and a tall, elegant woman strode in. She removed her sunglasses, revealing a face like Emily's, but more mature. Spotting me, on the couch, her manicured brows knit. Emily, who's this? Her voice was frosty, scanning me like cheap knockoff. My throat tightened, fingers twisting. This was Emily's aunt? Younger and prettier than expected, but her presence was intimidating. A classmate. Emily, in my body, replied calmly, but her back was rigid. Classmate. Aunt's lips thinned. Bringing a boy home this late? Not appropriate. I looked to Emily for help. She shot me a good luck glance and stood. Auntie, I'll do homework. She bolted to the bedroom, leaving me with this ice queen. Aunt tossed her bag on the couch and sat across from me, crossing her legs, black stockings gleaming under the light. Classmate, don't you think it's risky? She said lowly. Boy and girl alone. Who knows what could happen? I opened my mouth, silent. Her stare was piercing, like it could dissect me. Emily's innocent, doesn't know how gruesome guys are. Her red-nailed fingers tapped the armrest. A spiked drink, an accidental touch. I've seen it all. Sweat beaded on my forehead. She was right in general, but being accused stung. Auntie, I promise nothing will happen. I tried Emily's tone. She narrowed her eyes. Emily, do you like that boy? The question exploded in my brain. Admit? Deny? What would Emily want? My silence made Aunt sigh, ruffling my hair, a sudden tenderness stiffening me. I'm not restricting you. Her tone softened. But I need to vet him. Or, I'll tell your mom. Mom? Emily's mom? I pictured a supercharged aunt and shivered. Auntie, vet him for me. I whispered, safest bet. She smiled satisfied. Good girl. Give me his contact. I'll test him. My eyes widened. No way. Unleash her on me. I be toast. We're just classmates. I protested. Emily, you're stuttering. Aunt pointed out sharply. A boy making a girl this nervous? Just classmates. Under her unyielding gaze, I caved. I'll do homework and send it later. No rush. And pull me back. Haven't seen you in ages. Don't miss me. Her look hurt, leaving me lost. Was this Emily's normal? A control freak aunt? I do. But tons of homework, SATs soon. I stammered an excuse. Suts. It worked. She let go. Go. I'll make you a fruit salad. Don't tell him I'm testing him. I fled to Emily's room like a pardon, slamming the door and exhaling. Emily lounged on the bed, phone in hand, smirking, fun. Your aunt's terrifying. I collapsed on the rug. She wants your contact to test you. Emily's face froze. You gave it. Said later. I tugged my hair. Now what? She thought, then grinned slyly. Give it. What? I stared incredulously. You're nuts? She destroy you me. Relax, I can handle it. Emily said confidently. But condition, sync your aunt chats with me. I nodded after a pause. My plan, ignore ads. What could she do? By the way, I remembered. What's your mom like? Emily's face darkened, fingers tracing the sheet. She's busy. Always traveling. I dropped it. The room fell to clock ticks. Homework time. Emily broke the silence, tossing me a physics workbook. Court chaos Tuesday morning PE was split by gender. Post-swap, I do girls PE as Emily, while she subbed me with the guys on the court. Remember, no intense stuff. Outside the locker room, Emily warned seriously. I have a minor heart thing. Can't get too worked up. I stared shocked. Why didn't you say sooner? You didn't ask. She shrugged. Just be careful. I'll handle your ball buddies. Watching Emily head to the court, I worried. Would she blow it? I was decent at hoops, but not varsity. Girls' side was warming up. The coach blew the whistle. Today, 800-meter test for finals grade. My stomach dropped. 800 meters? After her heart warning. Coach, I raised a hand. I'm not feeling great. Can I sit out? Coach approached, eyeing me. Emily, you skip every PE this time, no? College apps count athletics too. I gritted my teeth. Emily was a serial skipper. No dodging today. At the start line, my heart raced. Not from the run, but worry for her body. If her heart was iffy. Whistle blew. Girls shot off. I paced steady, breathing controlled. By lap 2, I lagged last. Emily, you okay? Sophia passed, concerned. I wave her off. But then, cheers erupted from the boys' court. Alex went beast mode. Blew past 3. That shot. Varsity stuff. I glanced over, stunned. Emily, in my body, dodged defenders fluidly, faked out the last, and nailed the jumper. Perfect arc, nothing but net. The court went silent, then exploded. My jaw dropped. Emily played basketball? And that good? She'd said, Emily, watch out. A scream yanked me back. I turned, at the curve, heading for the fence. Last second, I braked and twisted impossibly, dodging it. Gasps followed. Whoa. When Emily learned breakdancing, that spin was sick. Panting, my brain raced. Emily's body was so flexible. That move was instinct. My old body couldn't pull it off so smooth. With that thought, I finished the 800 barely. At the line, Sophia steadied me. You look pale. Infirmary? I shook my head, eyes seeking Emily. She was mobbed by guys, wearing a confident smile I'd never seen. Didn't see that coming, Alex. Hidden talent. Varsity captain Brandon Scott slapped her shoulder. Next week scrimmage with West Side. You start. I saw Emily, my face, hesitate. I'll think about it. Think what? Brandon laughed. It's set. Bell rang. I trudged to Emily. She broke free and met me. You good? She whispered. Saw you almost wipe out. You said no intense stuff. I hissed. But you're out there killing it. Emily looked sheepish. It's complicated. Make it simple. I glared. She sighed, pulling me under a tree. I have mild arrhythmia, but not exercise banning. I skip PE because I hate sweating. I stared incredulously. That's it? And she paused. I know some basketball. Dad was on a state team, taught me young. Some. I pointed at the buzzing crowd. That's pro level. Way better than me. Emily blushed rare. I watched tons of NBA highlights. Lots of theory. I was about to grill more when a snide voice cut in. Ah, inseparable already? Chloe and her crew stood nearby, smirking. Alex, nice game. She sidled to Emily, bumping my arm. Why hide it? Trying to impress someone. I rolled. Emily pulled back coldly. Need something? Playing hard to get. Chloe's face soured. Don't forget how you chased me. I'd had it, stepping up. Chloe, enough. Jealous, Queen Bee? Stealing boyfriend's fun. Boyfriend. I laughed. When you say yes, you just string him along. Chloe paled, not expecting directness. She opened her mouth, but the bell rang. This isn't over. She stormed off. Emily and I sighed in sync. Trouble now. Emily frowned. Chloe won't drop it. So what? I shrugged. You're dealing with her now? Emily glared. We'll swap back eventually. That deflated me. Yeah, I clean up the mess. Secret training, Wednesday afternoon. Emily mysteriously pulled me to the backfield. Training starts today, she declared, pulling a notebook from her bag. What training? I flipped it. Dense notes on hoops, skills, diagrams, even analysis of my Alex's game. Can't lose next week's game, Emily said seriously. I told Brandon yes. Backing out's embarrassing. My eyes bulged. Wait, you want me in your body for the game? No. She shook her head. We'll swap back before. How sure? Emily bit her lip. Research swaps like ours, usually days to a week, auto-fix. Day 3 now. I half believed, so you plan to prep both ways. She pulled up a video on her phone, her playing yesterday. I'll teach my skills. If we swap, you use M, if not. I'll play in your body. I finished dizzy. Girls and guys game? Emily smiled. Forgot? To everyone you're Emily. If Alex shows, no questions. I was speechless. Logical but insane. Let's start basics. Emily grabbed a ball, demoing, watched the wrist snap. Watching her smooth dribble, I asked, if you're this good, why never play at school? Emily paused. Queen Bee playing hoops? Doesn't fit the image. I chuckled. Even beauties maintain personas. 2 hours later, I was drenched but improved fast. Emily was a surprisingly great coach, clear and patient. Not bad. She handed water. Quick learner. Great teacher. I grinned, then remembered, oh, your aunt added me yesterday. Emily perked. What did she say? I showed chats. Aunt's ad was blunt. Emily's aunt here, questions for you. You accept? Emily asked tensely. Nope. I smirked. Ignore strategy. Emily facepalmed. Worse. She hates being ghosted. As if on cue, my phone buzzed caller. Annie. We stared. How'd she get a number? I panicked. Emily thought. Maybe from my mom. Answer. Or she'll spam. Emily hit accept. Hello. Alex. Aunt's voice was arctic. Ignoring elders' ads? Polite. I missed it. Emily stuttered. Save it. She cut in. Tomorrow, 3 p.m., Hayes Family Diner. No show. I visit school. She hung. Emily froze with the phone. She wants to meet. I whined to Emily. What now? Emily looked thoughtful. Maybe. A chance. Chance to die. Gotta face her eventually. She analyzed. Better proactive. And I have an idea. She whispered. My eyes widened. Too risky. Trust me. Emily grinned. I know how to handle her. Her confidence swayed me to nod, but my gut churned. Tomorrow's Ice Queen showdown. Training wrapped. We walked home. Sunset stretched our shadows. One tall, one short, oddly matching. Actually, Emily started. Playing in your body. Feels good. I turned. How? No stares. No expectations. She said softly. Just doing what I like. That hit me. Queen Bee pressure? So, any other discoveries in my body? I joked. Emily pondered. Bigger appetite. Better sleep. She paused. And your sister's a pest, but cute. I laughed. Wait till she bugs you for stuff. Not so cute. We shared a smile, a weird vibe flowing. Then my phone buzzed. Lily's voice note. Bro, Mom asks if you're home for dinner. And that hot sis coming. We stopped. Simple question, but awkward. You heading back? Emily asked. I scratched. Should check in. You got a handle, Aunt. She said. Tomorrow. We split at the gate. Steps away, I glanced back. Emily was too. Sunset gilded her, my body. For a sec, I looked decent. She waved. I watched her go, feeling something indefinable. Aunt's test in Hayes Family Diner's VIP room, I squirmed. Across sat Aunt Victoria Hayes, sipping tea gracefully, her sharp eyes flicking over me like pins. So, she set down the cup with a clink. You and Alex, what's the deal? I gulped, sticking to Emily's script. Just classmates. Oh, Aunt arched a brow. Heard you're attached at the hip? Sharing meal cards. That's for a school project. I bullshitted. Community service. Aunt leaned in, her pricey perfume wafting. Know what I hate most? What? Lies, she said coldly. Sweat trickled. Emily hadn't warned how tough. New question. Aunt leaned back. Do you like Alex? Direct hit. Plan said deny, but words slipped. He's unique. Aunt narrowed. Unique how? Handsome? Rich? Or smart? I interrupted. Alex. He's got good grades, opinions, and... Recalling her court flair, hidden talents. Aunt's look shifted. Like. I nearly slipped, breaking. He's great at. No taking. Oomph. Aunt scoffed. You don't know him well. Door opened. We turned. Me. Emily in my body, stood with files. Sorry to interrupt. She nodded politely to Aunt, handed me a flash drive. Your study notes. Aunt scanned me. You're Alex? Yes, ma'am. Emily replied evenly, then to me. Emily, prep for tomorrow's class. I caught on. She was my exit, right? Thanks. Aunt eyed us, then smiled. Interesting. Alex, chat alone. Emily nodded calmly. Sure. I glanced worried. She winked subtly, signaling okay. I'll go. I tested. Yes. Aunt waved. Settle the bill. Outside, I exhaled. Risky, but phase one done. Let Aunt meet real Alex. I texted Emily. How's it? She tough. Half hour later, handled. Aunt says you're okay, but needs more checks. My eyes bugged. How? Secret, winky face. The emoji from my phone was weird. Pre-game buzz Friday courts buzzing. Westside varsity scoped the floor early. Taller, buffed, clear lifers. Their star, Jake Thompson. Brandon pointed at a blonde giant. Scouted for state youth team. I swallowed quietly. Game Monday. No swap back getting dicey. Alex. Brandon waved courtside. I turned. Emily, as me, stood with sports drink. Here. She approached, handing it to others. Alex doting on Emily, drawing whistles. Whoa. Alex, since when so sweet? Emily ignored, whispering, and sorted, but new issue. What? Just got word. My mom's flying back tomorrow. I nearly choked. Your mom? Chill. She glared. Anyway, tomorrow you handle my mom. I'll do yours at your place. My vision blurred. Just beat Aunt now, big boss. Don't freak. Emily read my fear. Mom's easier than Aunt. Probably. Not reassuring. Also, she hushed. Researched our swap. Likely tied to Monday's meteor shower. Meteor shower? Yeah, Doc show swaps like ours hit during astro events. She said earnestly. If so, next shower might fix us, right after the game. My eyes widened that time. Prep accordingly. She said firmly. If swap back, you play. If not, your body on court. I finished woozy. Exactly. Emily patted my shoulder. So, tonight, extra practice. Vi tränar till sunset. Emily drilled all her moves, from crossovers to fadeaways. Amazingly, in her body, I picked up quick. Her muscle memory and flex made tough stuff easy. Your body's built for sports. I admitted resting. Emily smiled. Dad's genes? He was pro. You don't talk much about him. Her smile faded. He passed. Galaxy don't. Air thickened. I fumbled, patting her back. Odd sight. Girl consoling guy. Sorry, didn't know. It's fine. She reset quick. Back to drills. Work your stance. By 9 p.m., we were wiped. Campus empty, lamps casting long shadows. Tomorrow, Emily trailed. Yeah, meet the parents. I grimaced. Hope your mom doesn't boot me. She turned. Alex, whatever happens, remember, if mom asks about dad, say you don't know or forgot. I nodded seriously. Got it. We parted at the gate. Further on, I glanced back. Emily too. In the dark, we smiled across. That weird connection again. The mom Saturday morning, I hovered at Emily's door, finger over the bell, frozen. Facing her mom, had my knees weak. Deep breath, about to press. Door opened. A poised woman in a tailored dress stood there, hair perfectly up, resembling Emily, but overwhelming. Emily? Standing there? She turned inside, heels clicking on marble. I followed cautiously. Aunt Victoria was there too, sipping coffee elegantly. Sis, how long this time? Aunt asked. Depends. Emily's mom, Mrs. Rebecca Hayes, said coolly. Emily, come here. I stiffly approached. Rebecca adjusted my collar, the closeness tensing me. Thinner. She frowned. Not eating. I stuttered. Rebecca's sharp eyes scanned. Why stuttering? Sick. And no. Aunt interjected. She's close with a boy lately. My pulse spiked. Busted. Oh, Rebecca raised a brow. Whose kid? Working class. Aunt's tone dripped disdain. Alex Carter. Surprisingly, Rebecca stayed neutral. How's he? Decent. Aunt shrugged. Better than spoiled brats. I stared at Aunt. Yesterday, she wanted me gone. What did Emily say? Emily, Rebecca asked. Do you like him? The directness nearly floored me. What would Emily want? We, just friends. I dodged. Rebecca eyed me thoughtfully, then switched. Next week's your dad's memorial. Clear your schedule. I jerked up. Memorial? Emily hadn't mentioned. I remember. I bluffed. Rebecca narrowed. Really? What day? Brain racing. Emily said avoid dad talk. Trap? I bit my lip. Don't want to discuss. Surprisingly, Rebecca softened. Sorry, shouldn't probe. Aunt stood. Sis, don't push. Emily's never gotten over it. Rebecca sighed, hugging me lightly. Mom worries. The hug froze me. Emily's mom. Like this? By the way, Rebecca released. Your aunt says Alex is good at basketball. I want to see next week's game. What? I blurted, then caught myself. I mean, you're busy. Never too busy for you. She smiled. It's set. I forced a smile, inwardly screaming. If no swap, Emily plays in my body, with her mom watching. Worse if swap. I'd be in her body in the stands, under scrutiny. Then my phone buzzed. Emily, help. Your sister's impossible. Insists I admit dating Emily. I snorted, replying, welcome to my life. How's mom? Auntie's chill, but keeps quizzing studies. Almost slipped. Your mom's coming to the game. Also, dad's memorial? She tested me. Reply delayed. Explain tonight. Hang in. I pocketed the phone. Rebecca and I mean knowingly. Alex? Rebecca asked. I nodded, blushing. Youth's great. She murmured, eyes distant. Cherish it, Emily. Some things. Gone forever. The sadness hit me. Suddenly, I saw under Emily's perfect facade deeper pain than I'd guessed. Afternoon, Rebecca stepped out. I breathed. On Emily's bed, I texted, Dad stuff, no need of hard. No, you should know. Quick reply. You mean now? Dad died 5 years ago in a crash, heading to my elementary graduation. Mom never recovered. That's why she travels. Work distracts. Chest tight, I struggled responding. So you get why I hate guy talk. She continued. Aunt got burned by a jerk. Mom lost her love. Bad luck with men in our family. Sorry. Don't. Yeah. Ready for tomorrow with your mom? She's inviting you to lunch. What? You didn't say. Surprise. I fumed and laughed at the emoji. Emily aced my phone vibes now. By the way, she added, your sis misses you, asks when you're visiting. Tell her after I swap back to guy. She says marry now, fine with age gap. Phone down, I stared ceiling. Days in, I'd glimpsed Emily's hidden side. Family, pain, real self under perfection. Weirdly, knowing more, our gap felt smaller. Sunday noon, in Hayes Diner VIP, I twisted my napkin. Across, Rebecca and Aunt sipped tea. I, as Emily, squirmed. Emily says you're good at basketball. Rebecca set her cup, eyeing Emily piercingly. Emily nearly choked. How much had I told her mom about Alex? Decent. Hobby. Emily stammered. Modest. Aunt chuckled. Coach says varsity caliber. My palm sweated. Lie snowballing. If no, swap tomorrow. Check forecast. Rebecca said. Meteor shower tomorrow night. Spectacular. My heart skipped. Shower. Emily said it might fix us. Oh, didn't notice. I didn't check. Emily played cool. Rebecca glanced thoughtfully. Emily's loved stargazing since little. Her dad used to take her to the observatory. Mentioning her late husband dimmed her eyes. Emily poked her salad, lost for words. Alex, Rebecca asked, parent jobs? Sudden shift. Emily set her fork. Dad's an engineer. Mom's a high school teacher. Educated family. Aunt noted, warmer than last meet. Emily says you're smart. Rebecca added, top 50 in grade. Emily nearly bit her tongue. Boosting me. My best was top 150. Improving lately. Emily hedged. Lunch dragged with Rebecca's tough questions, from background to plans, even marriage views. By dessert, my shirt clung sweaty. Last one. Rebecca dabbed her mouth. What do you like about my daughter? Bombshell. Emily gaped. My mind flashed Emily's sides. Court badass, patient tutor, and handling wit. She's real. Emily said finally. Not as flawless as she seems. She gets mad, pushes herself, sneaks snacks. But makes her alive. Done. Emily wanted to hide under the table. Surprisingly, Rebecca laughed. Best answer in 5 years. Aunt nodded approving. Good eye. Leaving, Rebecca stopped Emily. Alex, good luck tomorrow. Emily, and I'll watch. I nodded stiffly, inwardly wailing. What a mess if no swap. Out the door, phone buzzed. How was it? Mom, tough. Barely survived. She asked what I like about you. Your answer. Emily recapped hers. Passable. Your sis asks when you're visiting. After swap. She says girl version fine. I chuckled. Lily's brain? By the way, Emily added. Showers 8 p.m.-ish, post-game. Think. Pray. Oh, your mom's watching the game. And she likes Alex. Don't gloat. That's cause she thinks it's you. We bantered, lightening up. Hanging up, I sky-gazed. By tomorrow, back to normal? Thoughts stirred, odd feelings. Monday morning, I checked body, still Emily's. Sunny game day, but my mood heavy. Phone vibrated. Emily, no swap. Same. I replied. Plan B. Yeah. At school, gym waiting. Deep breath, up and ready. Long day ahead. Riverdale, High Gym roared. Our entrance drew cheers. I scanned, spotting Rebecca and Aunt in VIP. Next to my body. Emily convinced my folks too. Alex. Brandon slapped my shoulder. Ready. Emily. As me. Nodded resolute. Yeah. I flashed thumbs up. She nodded subtle, heading center court. Pre-game, Westside ace Jake Thompson sauntered over, towering. You the new hotshot, Alex? Heard you're good. Emily met his gaze. You'll see. Ref whistled. Game on. Tip-off, we lost. Jake's Hobson saying. But next shocked, Westside fast break, Emily sped back, stole clean, drove, lay up before they blinked. Whoa, announcer yelled. Alex's speed. Skills. Like a new man. I stifled laughs and stands. Totally new. In Q1, 21-18 lead. Emily. 12 points, 3 assists. Break, she eyed me. I slipped a tunnel. How's it? I handed water. Fine. She gulped, breathing hard. Your lungs suck, Q1 and winded. Princess, that's you overpacing. I teased. That crossover. My body couldn't. She grinned. Q2, slow it, save energy. If no swap, buy Q3. Ultimate plan. I said get twisting. Last resort. Fake dizzy Q4, Emily as Alex escorts Emily to infirmary. Pray shower swaps us. Q2, Emily paced, more assists than drives. Halftime, 41-39 lead. Break, I saw Rebecca and Aunt chatting animated, pointing at Alex. My parents, fooled by Emily, looked baffled at my sudden prowess. Q3 shifted wild. Jake raged, targeting Alex rough. One drive, elbow to Emily's ribs. Foul. Ref called, basic only. I saw Emily double over. I jumped up. Brandon signaled sub, but Emily waved off, staying. Stop pushing. I muttered. Minutes on, Emily slowed from pain, but led with Smart's slim lead. End Q3, 60-58. You okay? Rest, I crowded her worried. Ribs. Maybe cracked. She gritted. But can finish. No way. If. No ifs. She cut. Up 2, Q4 win it. Her eyes, mine, burned with fire I'd never had. Saw real Emily. Fine. I nodded. But promise, if too bad off. Q4 start, sky darkened. Forecast shower but quick. Finale brutal. Jake bulldozed our hoop. Emily, my body, hobbled from hurt but rallied attacks. 30 seconds left. 77-77 tie. Our ball. Emily drove, pulled up 3 swish. 80-77. Crowd wild. But Jake timed out. Clock. 5 secs. Timeout in, Westside inbound. Jake got it. Charged 3 line. Emily chased hurt. He jumped shoot. She leaped smack. Clean block. Ball flew as buzzer hit. We won. Teammates tossed Emily up. She grinned through pain. I saw Rebecca dab tears. But sky black and sudden. I looked up. Clouds raced in. Thunder rumbled. Rain. Shout. Crowd rushed in. I fought flow to center, hunting Emily. Lightning cracked, thunder boomed. Rain pelted, but I ignored. Finally spotted her, my body, in chaos. Alex, I yelled, rushing. She turned, eyes lighting. Then, sky streaked, not lightning, a meteor. Then second, third, meteor shower. Cry. Emily and I sky gazed. In rain, stars streaked, breathtaking. Grab my hand, Emily shouted. I gripped mine without thought. Brightest meteor passed. Intense vertigo hit. Dizziness faded. First, sharp rib pain. Then tall of you looked down my hands. Swap back. I blurted. Opposite Emily. Her body now stared at her hands, incredulous. Rain dripped her hair, sparkling like gems. Really back. She whispered, then winced. Your ribs. I realized. Her game injury now mine. Fine, worth it. I grinned. We won. She gaped. Idiot? That's a crack. Small price for normal. I shrugged, wincing. Emily shook head. stepping to support my arm. Infirmary first. Then, voice behind. Alex? Emily? We turned. Rebecca and Aunt nearby, puzzled. My folks too confused. Ma. Emily soft. Rebecca approached, eyes darting us. You too. Just. My heart pounded. What did she see? Swap moment. Hi, ma'am. I greeted stiffly. Heading to you. Rebecca ignored to Emily. Emily, your outfit. Noticed. Emily, my jersey, baggy now. Me in her dress, tight, ridiculous. Brainstorming excuse. Lost a bet. Emily said. Swap clothes. Lame lie drew raised brows. But Rebecca didn't push. Change first, she said. Then talk. Hour later, Hayes diner room. My ribs bandaged, crack, 2 weeks rest. Emily in proper dress. Me in spare tracksuit. So, Rebecca set tea. Explain today. Emily and I glanced. In change time, agreed, partial truth. Mom. Emily inhaled. Past days. Alex and I swapped bodies. Aunt's cup clattered. Rebecca calm. Go on. No clue how. I took over. Maybe last week's shower. Tonight's fixed us. Ridiculous. Aunt burst. Sis, you can't believe. I do. Rebecca said. We stunned Emily too. Because. Rebecca gazed distant. 20 years ago, same happened to me. Room silent. What? Emily and Aunt chorused. Rebecca sighed. College grad. Swapped 3 days with a guy. Her eyes soft on Emily. That guy. Your dad. Emily paled. Dad? Too. Yes. Rebecca nodded. How we met. Fell in love. He called it fate's prank. My brain stalled. Supernatural hereditary. So when I saw you in rain. Rebecca continued. That meteor streak. Your change, I knew. Aunt looked faint. Sis. Never told me. You were studying abroad. Rebecca explained. And who'd believe? She turned to us, serious. This swap for our family. Once lifetime. Only with destined one. After your dad, thought gone. Till today. Softened. Seeing you, I get it. Not end. New start. Emily's eyes welled. Mom. Enough. Rebecca stood. Alex needs rest. Emily home. Emily and I locked eyes. Unsaid words. Adults left space for goodbye. So, I scratch head. Your mom means? Shut up. Emily blushed apple red. Haven't decided. Decided what? If I want to date a rib-cracked, grinning fool. She glared, running to Mom. I stood, grinning dumb till it sank. Date? Ride home. Mom eyed weird. Son, when you get tight with Hayes girl? Recently. I mumbled. She's solid. Good upbringing, smart. Dad chimed. I chuckled. They clueless to our wild ride. But I knew. And Emily, that perfect outside, stubborn inside girl, she knew. Bed phone buzzed. Emily. Ribs hurt. Killing but worth. Idiot. Your mom's destined. Don't gloat. Long vetting ahead. I smiled, typing. How long? At least. Next meteor shower. Outside. Rain stopped. Stars twinkled. Our story just starting.